It's Netflix Quickie time. In the mood to sit around for an hour while a teenage boy walks slowly toward things with spooky music in the background? Well, you've come to the right place with The Open House, a spooky tale of a boy and his mother who through circumstances must live in a spooky mountain house. If you couldn't tell by my tone, I wasn't too thrilled with this movie. Now going into it, I didn't have the highest of expectations. I wasn't too interested in the premise from, Netflix's little summary that they have. And it starred Dylan Minnette, who is the main character in 13 Reasons Why, and I liked him in that, so I thought he would do a pretty good role in this too, which he did fine. All of the actors in this film, I think, did fine. It was a little bit strange, with the dialogue and stuff like that. It's as if the characters were like, oh, we need to act spooky in this to creep the audience out or whatever. Didn't work at all. The dialogue was boring, but the acting was fine. Other pros to this movie is that it looked really good. I enjoyed some of the shots and cinematography overall, and they had very interesting and clever use of shadows to make everything, unsettling. And I think it was effective in that aspect in terms of the cinematography and how the film looked and everything. So that part of it was great, as well as the music and the sound design to a certain extent. I really enjoyed the music in this, and also some of the unsettling noises. But you need to pair that with something. You can't just have noises and for the sake of noises and just expect the audience to care about it. So there were things being done for the effect of being creepy, being scary and unsettling, but the acting being kind of the characters acting creepy, and also the random sounds that you'll hear throughout the film, it just doesn't work. Because for things like that to work, you need something to happen. And this movie is just super dull. It's very cliche with horror films and everything like that. Very, lots of jump scares. And like I said at the beginning of the review, if you're in the mood to sit around for an hour where nothing happens, be my guest. There's so many times when the main character is just walking slowly toward a creepy noise, and it's just so boring and uninteresting. It's very slow. It's like an hour and a half dragged out. This could have been like a 20-minute episode or something, and still, put forth the same amount of plot. And that's another thing too, is that with these characters, you don't really care about them. They give them a little bit of something that you can hold on to, but it's not enough to really, suck you into it at all, so that you actually care what's going on and care about the creepy noises and all that stuff. So yeah, with that said, the only positives that I really have about this movie is the cinematography, which I very much enjoyed, and the sound design music stuff. But overall, it's quite a waste of time. Your time on Netflix is better spent elsewhere. But if you have seen the film, what did you think of it? Let me know down in the comments. Thank you very much for watching. If you haven't seen it, hopefully this helped you decide whether or not to watch it. So subscribe to the channel. I'll be doing more of these in the future, and take it easy.